Right, what's good, everyone? It's Nigel here, BLACKSTHETIcs Apparel. So I haven't posted on the page in a while, video-wise. I haven't posted any updates or anything in a minute. So I thought I'd come on today and give you guys more of an update on what's going on, what's been going on, why I haven't been posting, etc. And there's no real reason for me not posting. It's simply because I haven't felt like sitting in front of a camera and talking. And as simple as that. It takes a lot to do these videos sometimes, and you know, doing these videos are not the most natural thing. You try to change the way you talk, try to change the way you say things or the way you come across, and I tend not to do that. I try to stick or keep it as natural as possible, as the way I am. But there's still a certain element of the way you come across is you try to obviously you want to come across the best you can when you do these videos, right? You want to make a fool of yourself, and yeah. So it's not as simple as sitting in front of a camera or your camera phone and making a video and putting it out there. There's a lot that goes into it, a lot of thinking, a lot of thought process. You got to think about what you got to say. You can't just come on and repeat the same thing over and over again. Otherwise, it gets a bit mundane, a bit boring. So I want to give you guys relevant information, stuff about the brand, etc., how we're moving forward. If you're interested, you comment, etc., So that's it really. I said I haven't posted because I didn't feel like sitting in front of a camera and making videos. As simple as that. I didn't feel like putting myself out there. But I'm back now again, and I feel I'm back. Obviously, I'm back in the mood for making videos or posting again. So I've decided to do a video today. And how is everything going? If you are there to ask, or if you're interested, it's going fine. It's going well. I'm right where I need to be, I think, in terms of the brand and brand awareness, etc. We're not making tons and tons of sales, or I'm not making tons and tons of sales, but that's not the point. The point for me at the minute, or what I'm conscious about at the minute, is brand awareness and getting you guys to know about the brand and what the brand's about. BLACKSTHETIcs Apparel, right? So, yeah, that's it really. That is it. Secondly, I wanted to not just talk to you guys about the brand. I like to talk about fitness itself, and keeping yourself in shape. We're a hardcore bodybuilding brand, but essentially, we also like to keep you guys, or I like to keep you guys informed about how I keep myself in relatively good shape year round. I go back to, I always say everything comes down to a mindset. It's the way you think about stuff, the way you think about your health, your fitness, what you think about food. You don't have to have that chocolate bar every day. You don't have to have 15 cups of tea with 10 sugars. You could just change your mindset first. That's where it begins. It begins here. And if you could change the way you see food, the way you are, just the way you eat in general, you don't have to have a massive portion. That massive portion of food or whatever you're having, cut that in half and have 2 meals. It works out a lot better for you in terms of weight loss, keeping yourself in relatively good shape. You don't have to have a full English breakfast every morning. You could cut that in half. Don't have 4 slices of bacon and 6 slices of white bread and whatever you may have. Cut that in half. Have half the amount, and with that you will see a massive change in your appearance, your physical appearance, your fitness. Try and keep your water intake up. It's simple things. Cut back on your sugars. Cut back on the little things, Don't have that extra cube of sugar. Don't have that extra bit of mayonnaise or ketchup. Just monitor your food, but don't be, I'm not talking about being regimented about it. I'm just saying monitor what you eat and stay on top of it, and you would find that you would make these subtle little changes that you make initially will work towards getting you in shape. So essentially, it's not overly difficult. I think most people know know why they're out of shape. You know, and they ask people like myself who they see that are in shape, what do you do? And expect some sort of magical, mystical answer for it. And there isn't a magical answer for it. Most people know what they're doing wrong. Most people know what they're doing wrong for the most part. So a typical day for me personally, I'd get up in the morning. It depends on if I'm working or not. So even if I'm working the night before, I'd come home from work and I'd prep my meals for the following day. Now I take my meals to work with me. Most people look at me and think, oh, he's a bit strange, he's a bit weird, he's eating his whatever, he's eating his protein and veg and whatever again. And to them, that's abnormal. To me, that's normal. But I'm the one that's in shape and they're the one that's not. Right? So I don't see how that works. And it doesn't compute with me, you know? You're about 10 stone overweight, I'm in shape, and you're critiquing the way I eat and what I eat. So it's illogical, the whole thing, right? So, you know, let's just say this whole fitness thing, it's not easy. It's never easy. It's difficult for the most part. Getting yourself in shape and staying in shape has never been easy. If it was, then we'd all be walking around with a six pack and massive guns and everything else, right? And whatever. It's not easy. So I love the challenge of it. I love the fact that it's difficult. I love the fact that you have to work for it. I love the fact that you stand out from the crowd when you get yourself in shape. And I love the lifestyle. So I've lived the lifestyle for this long. And I'd like to continue that lifestyle. And I don't restrict. You know, you think, oh, you must restrict everything he eats and whatnot. No, I don't. I have the same food as some of you guys have. I have a KFC now and again. I have a Nando's. I have whatever. I just don't have it every day of the week. I don't have a pizza every day or every other day of the week, right? You know, you just be sensible about it. And on top of that, I'm disciplined with the way I train. I get myself to the gym regularly, on average 4 or 5 times a week. You know, so there's little things like that. There's no magic trick. There's no, mystical thing about being in shape. It's about consistency. It's about being smart. The information's out there. Right? You want to find out anything, you go onto YouTube, Google, YouTube University, you find out there's loads of gurus on there telling you, some are bad, but for the most part, there are good people on there giving you information, relevant information about how to stay in shape. So there's no real excuse. I've ranted now for almost 8 minutes. I hope you guys have stayed tuned and listened to what I've had to say. Check out BLACKSTHETICS apparel online. I'm going to put an interview on there soon, actually. Just recently did an interview for an American site called Bulk Hackers. I will be putting that interview up on the BLACKSTHETICS page once I get it through, I think on Wednesday. And we have some huge things happening with the brand going forward. I can't announce until it actually happens. I don't want to start talking about stuff that doesn't come to fruition, if you see what I mean. So so we're moving forward, we're moving in the right direction, and I'm not going to take any more of your time. I'm going to sign out and I'll say thank you for listening. If you have endured with me for almost 9 minutes, you've done well. I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace.